I say we see how long we can just keep her laughing
the relationship between childcare and working with us. Like the last 3 days, everything always comes back to that.
I mean,
we're children?
No, it's just your guys' attention span and my daughters are pretty
sorry,
similar.
I took a sip and I kind of lost it there for a second.
Welcome back to Chill Under Pressure. I'm Les.
I'm Rodney.
And I'm Adam.
And we have Kirsten Freeman with us today. We are so excited to have her on our podcast today. Most people don't get an applause, but Kirsten.
Oh,
yeah, there's a button for that too, but she's not over there to run the button.
Yeah, right.
So we had to drag Kirsten from behind the, behind the scenes to in front of the camera, in front of the microphone. She's very excited to be here.
This is going to be the biggest mistake I've ever made.
Wow. We'll be here for it.
I'm so nervous. Oh, man.
So, Kirsten has to, she makes us look good. She's a rock star.
She is. She's amazing. Let's start there.
Let's start there.
Because that way when we pile on later.
That's right.
But at least we started strong.
That first 30 seconds was great.
That's right.
We got 40 minutes left.
Yeah, so welcome to the show. And I guess that's it, right, Kirsten?
Yeah, great episode, guys.
Nope. Nice try.
So all right. Here we go. We're going to get right into it. What is your title?
Why is your icon a donkey?
Are you going to be able to answer? She's like so embarrassed. She's covering her face.
I'm not embarrassed. I'm trying to hold back from snorting.
Oh. 10 points for a snort.
Get out your bingo cards, folks, today. Okay, so before I came on to the FM Hero team, they clearly didn't have anybody there to run job titles past because
They're
somebody...
12-year-old mind.
Adam stepped in for us.
So I got my paperwork, welcome to the team, and it was Administrative Support Specialist.
Which is a great title. I mean, whoever came up with
it. This is brilliant.
I am the ass of the team.
So I'm sitting in my living room, and I'm like, hey, Kirsten starts Monday, I think, right? Or whatever the date was. And I was like, yeah, I'm like, so what's her title? Like, I mean, I'm not a title guy, so it didn't matter, but I'm like, what, what am I supposed to call? What are we calling her?
Other than her name.
Yeah.
I call her Kirsten.
Kirsten, yeah. I know, right? So Rod comes back and writes the whole title out, and I just immediately started laughing, and I'm like, well, glad we brought the ass to the team. It was pretty funny. So then, we played on that a little, and then Kirsten decided.
Well, it got worse because then I got introduced to the dev team, and God bless Nick. So I thought ass couldn't get any worse, but then Nick introduces us to our development team who's over in Lebanon.
Oh, that's right. I remember this. Keep going.
And he's trying to explain how in my past career at Rapid Recovery, I ended up receiving lots of difficult tasks that nobody really wanted to work with or work on. And somehow in Nick's brain and how it came out to the dev team was, Kirsten is the toilet. Who constantly has to handle, and he cleans up his language, who constantly has to handle the poop. But sometimes she would end up breaking shit. Sorry for the language, folks. So Rodney ended up back at Rapid Recovery calling me the SHIT breaker, and so that in Nick's mind meant that I was the toilet and I would decide what poop would go and what was worth scouring through, and this is how he's explaining it to our Lebanese team. And they're very confused. They've never met me before.
So welcome, Kirsten, the human toilet, whose top title is.
After this episode, I'm going to get some HR legal team that's going to be like, we can represent you. You have a case.
Well, you're in the HR department.
I'm talking about the outside team.
I know, but when you receive the lawsuit from yourself, you actually have to tell us.
I drew this up. I'm suing you. What would you like me to do with this paperwork?
Well, run it by HR.
Yeah, run it by HR.
And file it away in the shredder.
And by the way, congratulations on your 1 year with.
Yes.
You're right, yeah.
It's a year. It's been a year today. Oh,
It's
man.
only been a year.
It's been a year. Yep.
All right, well, that's a good introduction. Kirsten is I think Les really captured it. She's the one that keeps us sane and making us look good. So,
rock star.
I wouldn't show up to any meetings without Kirsten because I would never know when they are. I was like, man, I have all this free time.
No, you do not.
No,
you do not.
Check your calendar, buddy. So, but yeah, no, tell us, what do you want to share? What is it like herding the three of us? Like herding, like, HEARDING. I know sometimes you want to hurt us. So thank you for refraining from doing that.
Yes.
But
it helps that we all work from home. I have zero contact with you guys.
And I live the furthest away, so I can get away with the most. You got an issue with that? Go see Adam.
Is that why you act the way you act? Distance-wise. No, it's a very different experience across all three of you. So we have Adam, who will get hyper-focused on one thing, and you got to kind of like draw him back up to reality. But I have.
So you're saying I don't live in reality?
No, you get, like,
don't be so sensitive. Let her talk.
on this one thing.
Sorry, Les.
And it's great because you'll like hyper focus on that one thing and do exactly what we need.
Can we talk more about that?
Strength. Sticking only with strength. Got it. Okay. But we do have to remind him, like, you gotta eat, you gotta go see the family. And then we've got Rodney, I just keep throwing things on his to-do list, knowing that he's already drowning, which is a bad idea. So every once in a while, I gotta remind him.
He's drowning in the toilet.
Oh man. Okay. And then we have Les, who is doing his own thing. But then when something's on fire, I get a phone call, or if he's got windshield time. That's the other thing too. So I know Les is up for a good 45-minute conversation if he's on the road, driving all the way from his house in California to the rest of civilization, because that's a long phone call. We get the full update. What's on the Google Calendar?
If I lived that far away, I'd just fly.
I couldn't get you to come pick me up.
Yeah, but I know that Les has a lot of windshield time if he's going through his own apps in his mind on the phone call. Like, thank God I don't have access to his email. Otherwise, I'd be reading those out to him.
Yeah.
Well,
I get in the car. I start driving. I'm like, oh, I should check in with the Kirsten app to update all my other apps.
Yes. Yeah. But no, it's great working here. Oh, and we have John now too. John's working the board today.
Yeah.
He just waved at a non-existent audience.
Well, the audience is there. There's no camera for him.
The audience over there. Yep. No, that's really great. It's really cool to kind of bring the band back together in some aspects. I mean, we all came from the rapid recovery world, and it's really neat just to be here and working alongside everybody and still using some of that knowledge that we all had from the previous job, again, without actually like getting our hands dirty in the world of refrigerants. So that's also nice, because when we, when my husband and I, Brandon, obviously you guys know, but we both worked at Rapid Recovery, and when we both departed that job, we realized about 2-3 months after, we have so much stupid information about refrigerants that we don't know what to do with. Like, forget the anniversary date.
And you didn't start a blog?
No, yeah, seriously.
All the things I never wanted to know about refrigerants.
We forget
It's a liquefied gas.
vital things.
Start with that.
Is it a liquid or a gas? You've been doing this for like 12 years.
I had my firstborn, and I kept writing her birth date wrong on major documents and paperwork because my brain was so scrambled. But like a HVAC truck would drive past me, and I was like, "Pink can. I know where that's what that's doing and where it's going." Like, it's real sad. So we get to use that knowledge again here, or I get to use the knowledge again here, and it's really exciting. And you're right, John. I don't know what to do with my hands.
I was gonna say, like,
It's okay. You can be a hand holder.
everyone make Kirsten feel at home.
Oh,
She's just letting us know she has no weapon.
So one of the things that outside of keeping us successful and looking good, you're constantly championing the back office teams for our clients and making sure that we're really building the app, not just the mobile app, which we've worked really hard to make efficient and effective for the field teams, but that our web platform is equally good for the office folks who are going to have to work in it day in and day out, and that it's not clunky and it's not slow and it's laid out in a logical way. And I really appreciate that, because every time we're going through the app and we're doing some testing on a new feature, you're like, that sucks. I mean, you're so blunt about it. You're like, that's terrible. And I'm like, can you deliver that with a smile? Because at least I'll feel better about the punches you're throwing.
I forgot to bring my feedback form and I just start writing these notes down.
This is your annual review, by the way.
Live
in front of audience.
I was about to ask where you're going with that. That sounds like the end of the sentence there. You're blunt. Oh, okay.
No, but I mean, what happens is,
like
as a result,
you just keep doing that.
yeah, no, it's really good. What happens is, as a result, is the app is constantly, the web platform is constantly iterating and improving, and it really does make a difference for people who have to work in it all the time. And from our perspective, we were, Les and I particularly, and John, we have field background experience, so it's really easy for us to go, I would never do that on a roof. That's too hot. I need to be able to do that in the shade, or it needs to work faster because I just don't have time to sit here and play with it, right? And so getting the workflows right and all that. We had that experience. Rod had the experience of building the actual tool itself, the background, to go, hey, we need to capture this information in such a way and database it in such a way that we can actually deliver the result you need. But then the interface side for taken up for the folks who are working in that interface has been a real value. One that honestly I didn't consider. Like, I was like, all right, we could do that. Like, we get it. We've been in the office too.
Yeah.
But
in my office experience, like, I'd go to Rod or Kirsten and be like, hey, on this show me real quick. Oh yeah, good. All right, got it.
This is a laptop.
It's not supposed to have that many layers.
Every time Kirsten sees it,
Knock the sandbox out of the laptop.
It's terrible. It's just terrible.
Had anyone cleaned my laptop today?
I mean, when we started building an app for the field, Rod's first job was to get Les out of a flip phone and not the cool ones, like the old school beep, beep, beep. And he didn't even have a contact list. It was still all in his head.
Oh, God.
It's ridiculous. All right, anyway, back to Kirsten.
Green and the big crack down
the middle. It was like pink.
Yeah,
that's right,
burnt
what's wrong with your screen? I'm like, what do you mean what's wrong with it? All the icons are burned into it.
I didn't even know you could do that on a modern screen. And then I learned it wasn't modern. But anyway, so Kirsten brings that side, and it's really interesting because we again, I would play with it and I'd go, this is really good. And Kirsten would be like, that's terrible.
Well, I think some of that also comes from back in the Rapid days again, and even jobs since, not being the person in the office to get the call that's like, hey, you need to issue all these reports. But I was the person that person would then walk down the hall to and be like, get me all of this stuff. And so coming into the FM web space and being able to say, like, this is not easy or this could change, that kind of work history definitely helped in that aspect.
And I got my fair share of support tickets of this sucks. Why can't I just do this and that?
I just need to do this. And it's funny because that's like ultimately a great tool does that. When you're like, I just need to ... and you can't. Now you're trying to like force information or force an output, and you're like, why is this so hard? We were talking to a group who does a lot of consulting work in the refrigeration space with grocery stores and facility operators and so on. And even for them, they're a third party assisting consulting. And their comment was, in all these other platforms that we work in, we have to pull 5-6 reports and bring them out into Excel and figure out how to bring them together to get the information we want displayed in a way that's meaningful. And it's great when we can go, well, because we have a Kirsten, we already do that. Like, it's already there because she felt your pain and said, this sucks.
Yeah.
So,
and similar to like the mobile app, where we're not going to walk you through a process that's not necessary for the service you're doing. Like Kirsten made it so you're not walking through a process that you don't need to walk through in the office. Like it's just, okay, I need this, then it flows. And I don't need to do anything unnecessary.
And I'm in this report, and now I see an anomaly, something I need to look at or go dig deeper into. What, now I have to leave the report, go search for it, find it, try to figure it out, and I have to go back and forth. Or
Kirsten said, that should be, that sucks.
I want to just click it and go there.
Right.
Yeah, that seems obvious. Glad we thought of that. So, I mean, you know, I just talked a lot for you.
No, that's great. I love it.
Thank you.
I got that I need to work on my feedback skills. Thanks, guys.
No, I told you to keep, I'd keep it coming. I'll work on that.
The clients want you to keep it coming. I mean,
sure.
To us.
Yeah.
So what's your favorite part about being on the podcast so far?
Because I vomited. Someone give me a bucket.
I have not vomited. Also, just like having to slow down and be like, don't say that. Don't say that either. Don't.
How come we're free on this?
I have lots of internal filters.
There's inside words and there's outside words.
All the lights are flashing.
My parents might watch this.
Hi, Kim. Hi, Dan.
Good to see you.
Well, the problem is I've been trying to get my brother to come on the podcast because he is a HVAC mechanical plumbing engineer, and I totally botched that. Sorry, Ben. But anyways, I really want him to come on the podcast and talk to you guys from that perspective. And if I do a terrible job right now, he's never stepping foot on your property ever.
Well, I did the full court press on him the other day, and the first opening words, Kirsten's like, you got to get him to come on the podcast. I'm like, so your sister, Kirsten, would like you to come on this podcast. And she's like, don't do that. Like, the wheels on the bus go round. Sorry if that's copyrighted. I think I was so off key. That'd be okay.
Yeah, it'll be all right.
There's so much more about this episode I'm going to have to do for YouTube. Like, I've already sworn, so we got to take the child lock has to be on at that point. We got to do the copyright wheels on the bus. Like, this, thanks for the extra work, guys. I appreciate it.
You're welcome. We're happy to, throw it your way.
Yep.
Kind of what we do.
Okay.
So, I mean, realistically, I was teasing about the podcast part, but you've been here a year. Is this different than you expected? I mean, you worked with us all for a long time.
Yeah.
Is being a part of the Hero team different than you expected? Was it more challenging? Was it more fun? Was it?
Wait, why was?
Is this my dismissal?
This is your annual review.
I need you to edit this podcast, publish it, and then package it up. You're gonna go.
Compared to what you thought, your expectation.
Yes, it's very different than the rapid recovery days and the expectations in general. All for good, not for bad at all. I've loved it, and that's not because all of my bosses are sitting here at the table with me.
On your evaluation.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, we'd like to have you stay for at least another year.
Did it. No, it's very different in multiple ways. One being that back at the Rapid Days, Adam was the boss, and now Rodney is. So first couple months was like knee-jerk, like, Adam, what do you want? Oh, wait, nope, redirect to Rodney. And then Rodney obviously got very sick. And so then having to fight that new muscle I had just built and saying, never mind, I guess I'm going back to Adam. So that was...
So you got back, it was better because you'd left the evil dictator and got
Not at all. No, it was just very different to be able to like go to Rodney and be like, okay, I used to only bring you my difficulties at Rapid, and you would sigh and get really frustrated. There's PTSD there, I know.
Wow. Let me give you that tear back. Everyone would.
So
Sorry, I had to pick on Rodney for a second there. That was pretty rough.
Didn't you do something with ones and zeros?
I rearranged them.
Yes.
I didn't start doing that until I heard how easy that was.
Glad I could be there for you.
So I appreciate now, like, I get to work with Rodney more in a team way of like, here's your task, here's how we're going to tackle this, and getting to take that stuff on with him. It's a new experience and I love it. It's great, not a dig at your past. Don't take it that way. Anyways,
You don't need to be.
Now I have
Being into the
somehow I got something out of that.
No, actually, what's really different about working with the both of you is that you have definitely taken on a new light with FM Hero, where it's like you're still like gung-ho, let's get this done, but like you definitely seem to look around at your team and evaluate team health a lot more. And so that has been a new experience for me. And oh God, everything's gonna be taken as it is.
Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Hey,
I'm learning a lot about myself right now.
Instead of
more
I'm taking a diss, it's a growth moment for me.
Everybody get out your evaluation sheets with me right now.
It's actually just turned into a 360.
We're gonna end before we get to Les's growth moment.
So
I love that every once in a while I just hear John cracking up in the background. It's awesome.
oh, this is a podcast that's never going to see the light of day. No, so back at Rapid, obviously, we're all working in the office. We're all like in different roles, whereas here, this is a very different environment, and you just seem to be functioning a little bit different. And I appreciate it. It's interesting how our roles have changed here at FM Hero. I'm going to get some water before I talk about that.
I very much mellowed, I think.
So she's like, you've adapted well. Yay, Adam.
It does also help that we work from home. I don't know how many people know about that. For FM Hero, we don't have like a central office. We all get to work from home.
And we hope we never do.
And it's very nice.
My office is still my truck.
Yeah, it's very nice, and we all appreciate it. When around 12 o'clock, we see the arm of Karen deliver lunch to Adam.
It's true. The previous
I've been jealous a few times.
I forget to eat, and all of a sudden there's food there. I'm like, oh, just showed up.
Magical plate.
And
What
ladies and gentlemen, that is marrying up.
The only complaint I have for Karen, please take note, stop feeding him carrots and crackers. We're on a phone call.
It's like a Bugs Bunny cartoon.
We're on a phone call, and I'm like, just finish eating, please.
or can you chew with your mouth closed, please? My bad.
Okay.
Shoot.
And for Les, back at the Rapid days, we enjoyed when he would very proudly walk into the office with a problem, but he always had a smile on his face. He'd come into the Rapid office, and we were all like, oh, no. He stopped at Jamie's desk, which I always appreciated first. But if Jamie wasn't there, he would
make rounds until I found someone.
Somebody help me.
Where'd everyone go? I don't know, but I'm going to go find them.
So now at FM Hero, because we don't have those days, we find out he's dumping sand into his laptop.
That's the general indoor air quality of his truck, actually. He's not dumping it. It's pouring out of the vent as he drives.
I'm going to get those sand dune goggles for his truck. Get fully equipped.
Going on a hunt next week again. So, you know.
You're allowed to roll the windows. Or wash the truck. Either of those are acceptable.
We're going to get a video of him taking a leaf blower to the inside of his vehicle.
Yeah.
Try it on the
That
laptop.
strategy might work.
Try it on the laptop first.
Yeah, try it on the laptop first.
And on the news, weather forecast out in the West Valley looks like they're getting a haboob.
Oh, wait. That's just Les's house.
Les is cleaning his vehicle.
We never see haboobs come from California.
What an oddity.
For those of you who aren't from Arizona, I guess. I don't know if there are haboobs anywhere else in the world. It's like a big giant dust storm. You should look it up. It's cool.
Yeah.
They're really cool to watch.
It's really a word.
It's really a word. They didn't just make that up.
Big curtain of dirt.
Pretty neat.
Stay inside. Enjoy the windows, sealing off you and the dirt away from each other.
Other people have snow days. We
have dirt.
We have dirt.
Or just ride it out with your windows down in your truck.
That's what you forgot to do.
Laptop out the window.
I don't want to put the window up. Let me get this laptop right here to protect the side of my face.
It does nothing else for me. Yeah.
Put this thing to the test.
One of our primary tools of communication is Slack, which Les loves.
Yes.
And I just found out today that he didn't even have an icon for it in his fast tray. Like, no wonder you don't use it, hate it.
Can't even find it.
Slack. Let's not start.
You can take a verbal beating about how you treat your laptop, but you can't handle Slack. That's where we draw the line.
Yeah,
Got it.
yeah.
Okay.
Just say more stuff about me before we whatever complaints you have, keep them coming. Let's not delve into the world of Slack. Although if we did delve into it, we'd get lost right away. You'd never be able to find it again.
We could search our way out. Oh, no, we can't.
No, you can't. You just go deeper.
Slack, if you're listening, we have some complaints.
I think it's a great tool. It's just
it's
much better when you're sitting at a desk. And so if I was on mobile,
I've heard him complain.
Right, because when I'm not here, when I go on Roadshow Warrior, like I'm going to be for the next 4 weeks, I will switch my tune. I will hate on Slack for the next.
Hey, listen,
I use them both equally, and it's just fine.
Here's what I'll say. I'm on LinkedIn one day.
Nobody asked you.
I'm on LinkedIn one day. I see Rod posted to a Slack thing about you can merge all your stuff together, and Rod actually responded like, "I just want to be able to find what I search for," and I'm like, "Preach!" If you are having problems, of course I'm having problems.
But then it got fixed for me,
for you. Even Nick can't do it.
I can't figure out how to do it on a flip phone either.
I'm just like, oh man. So I'm like, yep, all right. Validated.
So, all right, moving forward. That was a great turn because you just really.
I just realized something.
What?
If we want to communicate with Les, we just put it on LinkedIn.
That's true.
You can get me on LinkedIn.
That's true. Yeah, we can. I don't know how that's more efficient.
That, email, and text.
Phone calls, guys.
Email,
time.
I forgot.
Phone call, email.
Yeah.
That's that other
thing.
Yeah, that's that other thing. It still works for me.
Anyway,
I can actually find stuff.
Another great thing about Kirsten, she lets me know when I have an important email.
Because you don't check your email.
Because he's like, hey, Rod, Les just emailed you, and he happened to CC me, so let me just give you a heads up.
So Kirsten goes into Slack. You have an email.
That's literally what I do.
You got mail.
He's like, oh, let me guess from who. You're right, it's Les.
Well, John works with Les. We got to go into a new topic here real quick. John works with Les, and John his Slack didn't even work. I opened it today. I'm like, I need the link for the thing so we can do. And I'm like, it's not even there. It was apparently like 17 revisions behind, so it wouldn't even load like any of the messages. So he was like looking at messages from December of last year. He wasn't even here.
So you're saying you hired another person onto your team who's technologically disadvantaged?
I'm going to give John credit. I think that Les basically was like, yeah, we don't use that.
You and I, John, we do not use Slack. By we, you can communicate with everybody else via Slack, but you and I,
yeah.
Text, email, call. We'll talk.
We'll talk. We'll talk to the human.
Let's have lunch.
That explains the lunch bill.
So here's up to breakfast. Throw them off a little bit.
Back to Cracker Barrel.
You're never changing the topic.
Yeah, no. I don't want to miss this. Like, you've been here a year. We expect you to be here until you retire. So
and we determine that date.
Yeah. After I'm
that's in your contract,
just to put that out there.
Yeah. What do you see now from where you're sitting? It is coming up, and it doesn't have to be just Hero specific. I mean, but like what do you see coming down the pipeline? What excites you? What makes you nervous? What, I don't know, like where's the future go from here in your world?
Is it the March cornhole toss game with Mark McQuay? Is that on your mind?
Yeah,
or
he better
you just
get on
like,
the podcast. If I can do this, he can do this. And he can do this far better than me, so he better
I don't know
be
about
ready.
that.
No.
All I know is I think you're gonna.
This is gonna be the most highly viewed one we have.
I think you're gonna clean his clock at the cornhole toss.
Yeah.
I agree with that.
Gotta practice.
National HVAC Educational Conference.
Yeah. I completely.
Ultimate sponsors.
That's,
both of us.
Other than winning the cornhole toss over there, what else? Like, go back to Adam's question.
Yeah, what's on your mind?
I just sidetracked you. Kind of what I do.
Well, we're working on a platform that's gonna help people onboard their assets easily, and just by using our free app, and then purchasing the web platform to be able to see it, export it, whatever, manage it. So I'm really excited there because, like you said, I've been more involved with the website of things. So seeing what we worked on come to fruition and work and not have bugs and all of that stuff is really exciting. I think it's more exciting for the Lebanese team because then I'm not reporting any bugs. Like, it works great, so they don't have to deal with me.
Hey, this
I
sucks.
was just going to be clear. Reporting any bugs is not true. There's just, the volume is much lower. Like, it's only 10 a day.
Yeah.
And it's not just bugs. It's actually a lot of it. We call them bugs because to us it's like annoying, so it's bugging us. It's not that it's broken, it's that it could be more efficient, could be better, and that's a lot of what Kirsten is helping do.
Yeah. Or like we had talked about it's not how we thought it would be. And that's more of a revision or a refinement we've talked about before.
Right.
So that's something that Rodney and Adam have had to remind me of many times. It's like, okay, you think that this doesn't work. This actually works for everybody else on this planet. You just thought a different way. So like, yes, we'll get it there. But just remember, this isn't broken. Like, this is still a great tool. And that's correct. It is a great tool. It's awesome to use. We just have such like high standards for ourselves. So we're really excited to see where it's going to go. So there's that coming. Trade shows like we talked about coming up, the HVAC. That is such a long trade show name, by the way. I got to remember. HVAC Excellence National is tucked in there somewhere.
National Education Conference.
Renee's going to school me. She's going to call me after this and be like, get this right.
We just call it HVAC Excellence. Or just, we're going to Excellence.
Yes. So we'll be there in March. Really excited about that. And yeah, just continuing to expand FM Hero.
By we'll be there?
I hope I'll be there.
All right.
I hope so. If you
that's
guys
where you
don't
gotta
let
be,
me,
Mark.
after this podcast, you might not let me out of my office space desk at home ever again.
I didn't know we had the ability to lock the door on your office. Good job, Rod. Way to add that technology. We've been talking about it for years.
No, you guys know Brandon, and you'll just be like, close the door, lock
You're
her
that
up.
favorite yummy Brandon. Actually, I think I have him a favorite.
Yeah, he actually came to HVAC Excellence last year.
Yeah.
Yeah, and that was fun building the booth with him. 27,000 parts with a diagram that came only in Chinese.
Test of marriage.
Yes,
Test
that
of
was
marriage.
really good.
You're still married.
Yeah.
Good job. Way to pass.
I wasn't worried about he and I was more worried about like once we got this whole thing built, then you and him had to figure out like electricity to the thing and web service and all of that. And I was like,
That
not
sounds
my
easy.
problem.
We need Chinese instructions for that.
Yeah.
Well, I will say we've done a lot of trade shows over the years, and the ESCO, the way they do it and who they work with at the hotel is
That hotel is
vastly
awesome.
easier than anybody else.
Yep.
Like, it's just a totally different experience. So
Small
good job.
favor to ask, can we make the hotel doors a little bit taller because our giant booth didn't fit? So we had to haul everything. So if they could just do that small
Yeah, hey,
revision.
South Point, if you could just do a
Small thing.
remodel,
Just
That might be
just tear the building down and start over. We can give you some pointers on how to get that.
yeah.
I know some people like
Maybe a
help
few $100 for us
restructure.
to fix our crate to
No,
make it a
no.
little smaller.
No.
But, if you could just do a renovation.
So anybody who's actually been to our booth knows that we have these giant, tall TVs.
Touch screens. They're
Yeah.
like giant apps or
Yeah.
whatever. Phones.
And that
tablet,
box, that box is fit to those dimensions. So we cannot, in fact, make it any smaller. So it's time to jack up those doors. We need people to abide by what we need.
This is what we deal with every day. This is what we deal with.
Those doors in diagonally.
Rodney, I realize that this works. It doesn't work well. It sucks. Make it better. Just lift the door. Lift the door.
The whole thing.
But no, great show, great experience on the getting your stuff in and getting it packed up, getting set up, and just finding the electricity, getting everything done. So
Yeah, Kirsten's
very
really instrumental on
positive.
that too. It's way easier when she's there because she's like, "You're doing it wrong. This is where the parts are. This is how it goes together."
well, and she.
I mean, I used to feel like I had to be in charge. She wonders why I'm more mellow now. It's because I don't have to be that person because she's got it down.
Yeah.
Yeah. Or
My
this
job-
stuff goes in that bag and that goes in that crate.
Just
So
wait
we
till
open
she
up-
starts calling you Harper.
Adam put that down.
Whew. Well, thanks for joining us today, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah, Yeah, it was really good that you came on. Thanks for being willing. I know you'd rather be behind the scenes than in front of the camera.
It's a lot of pressure. I know I'm supposed to be
Under
chill,
pressure.
but that's...
Now you got to edit that out.
No, that's safe. All my parts are going. That's going to happen. Maybe we cut the intro music we had. That's now it.
Well, it was a wrap.
And what's your, wait a minute, we didn't, what's your hero name?
Okay, so it's Voucher, which is like to assist the assister, which seemed fitting in this role, except Riley from our marketing team schooled me and said technically because I'm a girl, it should be Voutar or something with an AR instead of an OR. So I made that mistake, but whatever, I'm sticking with it. Voucher.
Very good.
That's awesome.
That's it.
Yep.
Yeah.
You own it. And, you know, if you ever are not sure if it's Kirsten, right? Is this really the person? You can just see the donkey head.
That's not my hero image. I didn't put that publicly. That's only internal.
I didn't know that. I really thought that was public. I mean, she has this picture of this donkey standing on the earth, like chest out, all flexing it out. It's pretty, with a cape. It's awesome. So
Way to round it up, Adam.
Yeah. Apparently I got that wrong. But that's
Can we get this as a screenshot?
Yeah, we'll have to put it up to show everyone.
On the podcast, I will show people my epic donkey picture because it's fitting for sure. I actually have a question for you guys since you hosted me.
Well, look at that.
Yeah.
40 minutes.
Hey, we got all the time in the world for you, Kirsten.
Yeah,
Let's go.
exactly. I wanted to know, you're now more than 5 episodes deep. How are you guys feeling about hosting a podcast? Like, how's it going for you?
I think it's great. It's fun.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I love it. We record on Fridays, and it's a great way to end a week. Like, you go through the week and you're struggling through and you're fighting the fight, and at the end of the week, it's like we get to hang out and we have a lot of fun. It should be obvious through the way, you know, through watching and listening to these things that we really enjoy it. And we hope our audience does too. But you know what? It's fun for us.
Try to be authentic and transparent.
Yeah.
And I'm looking forward to future guests that we're bringing on, right?
Yeah.
And so I think the content will continue to get better and relational and.
Okay.
Yeah, I love the guests we've had. We've had some pretty cool names on. I think it's fun too that the industry is the people that we have relationships with are really supportive. They're like, we know it's a new podcast, but we'd love to come on. We'd love to talk about what we've got going on and who we are. And I think what we're enabling is for those people who have been leading these organizations, or who are, even if they're not the top lead, even if they're like in the supporting role, to put that face and that personality with it. I mean, people want, we talk about this all the time, and you used this the other day, even in one of our calls. People want to do business with people. And so, part of our goal here is to help people understand who we really are. Yeah. And be truly authentic. And this isn't an act. This is who we are. We are goofy. We are funny, and we are really hard on ourselves. We have super high expectations about the products we deliver. But we don't take ourselves so seriously that we can't have fun while we're doing it.
Yeah. I should say I have a quota of words per day, so I'm trying to figure out how to do that in a podcast. Quota and...
I was waiting for Rod's answer on the podcast.
This is a stretch for me.
So if you use up all your words now, does that mean we cancel our afternoon meeting?
No, we have to get that done.
He's going to have to dig deep.
I don't like
my daughter's teaching the ASL, so.
So we have to learn that.
Don't those kind of words?
I'm not that smart. I don't know if I can handle it. We have to do our afternoon meeting because this is how we move it forward. And this is not how I wanted to spend my Friday afternoon. We should have done this after that. But that's great. So thanks for coming on. Thanks for being willing to do it. Hopefully we can convince you to come back on again in the future. You have a lot to share.
Yeah, I think you'll be back on by popular demand.
I think
actually.
I've had more fun on this one just because there's so much history. It was just the banter is so good.
Yeah.
Make sure you drop a comment if you want to see Kirsten on the episode.
That's right. And then share this thing out. Maybe others can drop a comment.
Yeah, we can always just make our annual review during
podcast. Every year I get to sit here and do
this. John, since now that you've taken over her role, can you put that on our calendar to make sure that we and then lock it somehow so she can't take it off?
Yeah.
I don't know how to do that.
Yeah, I don't think that's possible.
Anyway, thanks for coming out, guys. It's been a pleasure as usual. Thanks for coming to Chill Under Pressure. I'm Adam.
I'm Rodney.
I'm Les.
And I'm Kirsten.
We'll see you next time.
That's going in.
Yes. That's the end of it now. So good.